everybody, welcome back to the Workman's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. I talk about whiskeys here that the everyday working man can afford. Usually $30 and under, because that's usually my budget that I try to stay around. Today's whiskey that we'll be talking about is McAfee's Benchmark Old No. 8 brand Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. If you can remember all that, maybe blow this up and check out the label, so I don't have to repeat it. It's a kind of a long-winded name. So anyway, a little history about this bourbon. It was created by Seagram's in the late 1960s as a premium bourbon whiskey, and don't see it everywhere. I mean, this is actually the first bottle of this I've ever had. Went down to the local liquor store and was trying to find something new, and saw this. Didn't know much about it. Read up on it just a little bit, and thought I'd give it a shot. So it's named for Hancock McAfee, who was a European settler that I guess settled where the Buffalo Trace Distillery now stands. This is now produced by Buffalo Trace. So kind of some cool history. Buffalo Trace is pretty good stuff, and I thought I'd get another one of their products, test it out. Pour. Okay. Let's put this bottle over here. So take a look at the color real quick. It's kind of a light color, gold, maybe just light orange, like a yellowish orange. It's only aged for, I think, 3 years, 36 months they said. So it's not going to be super dark or anything. But nice little color, 80 proof whiskey, 40% alcohol. Let's give it a nose. So you get a little bit of caramel on the nose, some corn, some sweet corn. There's a little bit of citrus there as well, like I want to say more, not so much grapefruit or lemon like we've experienced in some of the other whiskeys, but more of an orange or orange peel. It's probably the best thing I can compare it to. A little bit of oak in there. All right, let's give it a sip. It's got a little bit of caramel at first. Definitely a little bit of oak. It's got a little bit of, I think a little bit of like cherry in there. Not a strong cherry flavor, but I'm trying to think, almost like a cherry would. If you guys have ever had, beer that was brewed, aged in cherry wood barrels, for a little bit. That's the flavor I'm getting here. So it's a nice taste for the whiskey. Something different. Haven't really, don't think I've really ever had that in a whiskey before. Let's give it one more sip. Yeah, I probably mentioned this, but get that citrusy, more of like an orange peel in there, and well, it's a nice whiskey. I bought this for $8.99 at the store before tax, and it's actually got a lot of, for the price, it's got a lot of, you pick up a lot on the nose, on the palate. So another whiskey that I definitely recommend getting if you can find it. If you're on a tight little budget. Even if you're not, I mean, just to try something different, you might enjoy this. I enjoy this, and cheers.